So I'm Dr. Sarita, and I'm walking around in one of my favorite places, the Franklin Park Conservatory. And this is just an amazing place to walk and see beautiful plants. And this is going to be my exercise for today. I am not doing heavy duty exercise, and I'm 57, and I'm in exodus from the food pyramid advice that I was taught as a young child and then later in medical school. And now I'm living by how my great-grandfather ate. And how he ate was grease is goodness, and if you eat too much bread and potatoes, you'll get fat and sick. Essentially, turning the food pyramid on its head. Essentially, you need fat and protein to be healthy. You're eating carbs for pleasure. You don't have to eat carbs. Carbs are not essential for human life, but fats and protein is. And what fats? Ancestral fats, old as gold. Olive oil, full-fat dairy, chicken with the skin on it, salmon, fatty fish, grass-fed beef. If pork is part of your habits, the best quality you can get, the least processed meat you can get, the more ancestral meat you can get. But the other irony is, and Ken DeBerry talks about this, and I love Ken DeBerry's channel. He talks about, some of the cheaper sources of protein, like canned salmon is very cheap. Canned tuna is very cheap. Bologna is a pretty cheap meat. Liver, organ meats. Nobody wants organ meats anymore. People have been conditioned to think they are bad, when actually organ meats can be really, really healthy. They take a while to get used to, but when I was a kid, I remember my great-grandmother wanting me to eat chopped liver, and my wires got crossed. Later, I had the message in my head, don't waste food. And my great-grandmother was worried about me as a young girl, like 6 years old, not eating this chopped liver. She's like, if you don't eat this, I'll just have to throw it away. Well, that rang in my head and got translated into chocolate. And my great-grandmother wasn't talking about throwing away chocolate, which it wasn't even food. The chocolate, I couldn't throw away food really until 2020. And I remember when I threw away some chocolates that were given to me as a gift by another physician, actually, who knew I was struggling with weight, gave me these chocolates and said, these are like high quality chocolates. Like, these are really good. And I felt so guilty. I was like, I'm struggling. And I ate one piece of them and I thought, I cannot do this. I cannot have these in my home. I left them in a thrift store. What kind of psychopath during 2020 left candies in a thrift store? Really, probably somebody was thinking, what weirdo would do this, and threw them away. But anyway, so this is my rant for today. I've been fat. I've been a fat vegetarian. I've been a fat physician. I've been fat and thinking I knew everything about diet, and just thinking that there was something physically wrong with me, or I was defective and bad. And there's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you. It's what's wrong, what we've been through. And we've been through a massive gaslight around food. So I hope you'll join me. I hope you'll join me turn the food pyramid on its head, unpack different ways of eating, unpack different ways of having fun and enjoying ourselves that don't involve food, especially during this holiday season where the foliage is beautiful. It's just gorgeous. But we know that January is the only month without candy, right? Every other October, November, December, going to be candy everywhere, right? So join me if this resonates with you, and we can support each other, not gaining that 10 pounds from Halloween to New Year's, and staying healthy. Take care. Have a great day.